get started with this look, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time and perfect my skin. I do have a couple of red bumps happening and a bit of uneven skin. So we want to have as natural skin as possible, but if you do have any discolorations, dark under eye circles, we want to do the whole prep. So I'm going to use just a light sheer foundation. And this is just to help even out my skin tone and mask any of redness that I have happening. And then I'm actually going to go in with a full coverage concealer on a sponge, a disposable wedge, and I'm just going to gently tap on where there's some extra spots happening. And then I can also do a little bit under my eye in my inner corner. Okay, so for this look, we are going to do a graphic liner, a high flush, and an enhanced upper lip. So for that, I'm actually going to use the Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm. And if you happen to have this at home, amazing, go to. If you don't, this would actually be really easy for us to do on set. So you're welcome to research online. You can go ahead and Google Glossier Storm, see if you have a color swatch. If you want to recreate the look and do the total look on your own at home, you are welcome to. If you're struggling with the colors, the product, the pigments, we'll be able to do a real quick touch up on set. As long as you can come fully prepped with your skin and maybe your brows done, it'll be quick for us to do the graphic line, the lip, and the cheek. So do what you can. So I'm going to use the Glossier. I'm just going to squirt a little bit out onto my finger. And I'm actually going to tap it between my fingers. And then I'm just going to tap a high blush, flushed look in this C formation around my face. And then I'm going to take a little bit more. I don't know if that's equal. Close. And I'm going to actually smush it on my lips. And I'm going to blur out my upper lip and make it appear larger. So I'm kind of just rounding and shaping and making sure that I've hidden my natural lip curve and they appear bigger. And then for the bottom lip, I'm kind of just keeping it natural and smushing it in with my fingers. Okay, then for the graphic eyeline, I'm going to start with mascara. And if mascara is all you do at home, that is okay. If you have a lash curler, go ahead and curl your lashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my mascara on. So make sure when you're putting your mascara on that you are wiggling the wand between your lashes and then pulling up and through. And for this look, we don't actually want anything on your lower lash line. We're going to do something with our eyeliner there, but we don't want any mascara or anything on the lower lash line. So just coat the upper lashes. So for the graphic eyeliner, we are going to be using a liquid liner or a waterproof liner. You are welcome to use your own. I have here the like an LA Splash felt tip liner. That would work amazing. Any type of liquid liner will work. We're gonna try and avoid kohl pencils. If that's all you have and you can sharpen it super fine, that would be awesome. And again, if you don't have a black eyeliner, you are welcome to just come to the show. I'm going to have individual brushes per person so that we can apply the black liner in a very safe and sanitary way for everyone. And if you do have a black liner, I'm going to ask you to bring it with you to the show as well, so that if for whatever reason we have to fix it or touch it up or anything, we can go ahead and use your product. Again, not a problem if you don't. It would just be an idea. So I'm going to go ahead and show you with my black cake liner what we're going to do, and if you feel like you can recreate this at home, do it, but we don't want anybody stressing out on the day of the show. So for this look, we are doing a very slight Egyptian eye. We want it super fine, just black enough that you can just see that I did that there. And then we're going to follow the natural lash line and just give a very slight lift on the outer half. And then we're going to come up with a beautiful detailed cat eye. And now here's the ticket. We want to make this cat eye as sharp as possible. I'm not going to take 20 minutes to do this. Anybody that does these type of looks at home knows that it's a process. I'm not going to process. I'm literally going to use my super fine brush and hope for the best, just because timing being what it is. Yeah, so again, the goal is to make it as sharp as a knife. Do your best and don't stress. And you know what? For right now, I'm going to go with that. The catch is that we're going to want everybody to have something similar at the show. So I'm really going to ask that you not go super crazy. I'm kind of going to the end of my eyebrow where that would be, kind of. And then making it wide at the C shape back toward my eye. But we want this to be somewhat consistent on the runway, so please don't go wild with like a super thick to a sharp point. And of course I made one side sharper than the other. Ha! That's where concealer and a Q-tip will come in. And I'm not going to do it now, but if we have to do it on set, we will be prepared. So then, once you have this detailed upper eyeliner, we're going to go ahead and add 3 notches, like mimicking lower eyelashes on the bottom outer half. And actually, before I do that, I have to set my concealer on my lower eye because I didn't, and I did use a bit much. It is a little bit creasing. So I take my makeup setting spray into a sponge. This is going to just gently shear out my product and set it. And product will crease like this when you've applied it too heavily. FYI, I applied it too heavily. So it's always a good idea to shear out your concealer and go in light strokes, light applications, and layer as needed, just to prevent anything from creasing or anything moving under the eyes. So I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my brush and like that. There. And again, because this is freehand, it's not going to be, you know, utterly perfect. It's going to have a little bit of character, but we'll make it as perfect as we can on location. And from here, if you have a setting powder, it's great to just very gently set your skin and your look. I'm going to just use a little bit of this, just a setting powder, particularly where I have pores, because wherever I have pores is where I'm going to have more oil and shine. So just a little bit of that. And if you want to go ahead and do that in the crease of your eye. Oh, I forgot one line. Ha! Okay, wait. I forgot a line, guys. So I'm just gonna set this with a setting powder, and I'm actually gonna do one more line. And this line is just a detail line from about the outer rim of your eyeball. And it has to be done with your eyes open to get the depth, the height correct. And we're just going to do, so you can, if I'm looking straight ahead, I can see my natural lash crease and then the height of my eyebrow. I'm just gonna roughly estimate for somewhere in between there. There, something like that. And now let's see if I can do the same thing on the other eye. Oh, but we do want it to be smooth. There, that's better. And again, we want to make them match, which is like a nightmare, but it'll be fine. This is, oh, my focus. This is super, super close. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is just groom my eyebrows so that they are a little bit full and standing up. My brows are incredibly thick, so this might not translate very well, but I'm just using a brow soap and a spoolie, and I made it wet, and then I'm just gonna come through and comb up my brow, just like that. Same thing on the other side. There. Okay, that is the final look. And then if you do have a makeup setting spray, go ahead and set your face. And you're all set. Hey guys, welcome to your tutorial for OUTCASTERS Runway makeup look. And this is the final look. So I'm gonna go through in this video and just show you how to get the look at home. I'm going to ask you to definitely prepare your skin as much as possible, or fully, at home, and I'm going to go through that in the video. I'm going to ask you to make sure you do your own concealer. I didn't do anything in my eyelids except for a little bit of setting powder because I'm doing an eyeliner look, so I don't really want any eyeshadows or anything, but you do you, as long as it's bare skin, or it looks like bare skin. We're going to fluff out the brows. We're going to do this, I don't know if you can see it, this blurred upper lip where I pushed the pigment. And then we just took the same upper product on the lip and we took it around a high flush on the face. We can do that part on location, so you don't need to worry about matching colors or anything like that. I did use the Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm, and we'll have this on set to use. And if you happen to have it at home and you want to go ahead and do this part of the face, absolutely. Also, we're going to do this very detailed eye look. So it's a slight Egyptian upper eye, 3 notches on the bottom to mimic false lash, and then a liner in halfway between your natural crease and your eyebrow. Again, if you can do this at home, amazing, go to it. If you can't, because line work really makes people nervous, we will have brushes per person on set so that you have your own brush, and we will have artists on set to do that line work for you. And that's that. So have fun with the look. Please feel free to email me any questions, and I will wish you luck. Have fun with it.